now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here? More than 15 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 175 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, presenting the challenger, Prince. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 5 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Brock Lesnar!
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, here we go with round 1. You are paid to tell us what you think is going to happen as an analyst. We have a striker, we have a grappler. Doesn't always play out that way, but what are you expecting to see in this one?
I'm expecting the grappler to try and go and make contact with his opponent. If he can make contact, he can drag this fight to the mat. I expect the striker to try and maintain range with his jabs, with his kicks, to make this a stand-up affair.
Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Oh, collar tie. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. Might as well use it.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Quick entry to get him on a
that
single.
was a great single.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock, and if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel, right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to see that.
Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, close guard now. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. Now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch this.
And he's out. Under 3 minutes remain in round 1. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Well, you gotta be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. And he landed the right hand there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Big head kick lands. Nice kick.
Just misses with the right hook. And he comes through with a big knee.
That knee hurt him.
Making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch. Oh! Kick to the body now, that one won't land. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist.
Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get.
Now he's going to attack a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel, right next to his opponent. Now he's okay, now he can escape.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now, the ground and pound starts.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Horn sounds for the end of round one. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through it.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Just go out there and do the exact same thing again. You almost had that submission, okay? Take him down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Oh, that was
and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. And they both stand up.
Those punches to the body are really starting to take a toll.
Man, the body work really starting to take. Now, oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry, rotates the high punches, taking it for a ride.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Let's go. Get him up.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocks any attempt to get past his guard.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
I mean, how many can he take? Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Oh, you gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat.
Getting tighter. Right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Fighters back to their feet here. 15 seconds. A single collar tie there. Nice hook lands. And what a round! A lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Keeps dropping his left hand, leaving his jaw wide open for you.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change this because this guy on
DC, he is hurt.
what a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement. So try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beaten, and now this guy's just trying to find the right time to land the strike that is the fight.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted, he's been beaten.
Back to the feet now. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. His double leg shot.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Big punch from the clinch.
That strike is thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut range.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Huge strike lands there. Somehow his opponent stayed up.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. And really starting to make these shots count.
Now he's on top of him.
That'll do it. Dean steps in.
He got him.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
The official decision is in. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 21 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Lesnar!
And still the baddest man on the planet. I know you haven't retired yet, but I don't necessarily want to see you share the octagon with that monster.
I mean, this dude is a savage. There is prestige in being called the UFC Heavyweight Champion. He remains that. He is the standard by which all heavyweights are measured.
I gotta check and say less. Don't you know everything live now? If it ain't put it to rest, what you talking about?